Jay here. Joining me is my good friend Michael Koch. Koch, you're here to talk about fundraising that you're doing on behalf of a real worthy cause. Tell us a little bit about what it is you're fundraising for.
I'm Mike. Thanks for the invite, Jay. We're raising money for a girl called Hannah Mackay Quigley. My good friend Stu Quigley's wife. She's 39 with 2 children. Went for an eye test last year because she had a bit of a flash in her eye, and they found a tumour, which she had perfect vision, no headaches, really well. Anyway, she went, had the tumour removed, and they said there was a slight chance if they didn't get it all, it would spread to a liver. But that would be in years to come. Anyway, in less than 12 months, she's gone for a checkup, and it's actually in her liver. Now, they don't actually have any treatment for her on the NHS. The only treatment she can have is one where they actually cut the blood supply to the liver and blast it with chemo, which she's just had her first one done. But because it isn't on the NHS, it's £46,000 a time.
Right, okay.
Which, not being funny, she needs 5 or 6 sessions of it. People don't have, working class people like Stu and us, we don't have that sort of money. So what I'm trying to do, raise awareness for the Just Give. You know, one of Hannah's friend, Lou, set up a Just Giving page and got it out, and they're at about 25 grand within a week. So
right.
the people are being so generous. They're going to do events throughout the year, but obviously time's of the essence. It's the first treatment, Stuart's done his savings and everything else in that he had, has paid for the first treatment. Now the second treatment, I'm looking to raise funds, and everyone in Stretford and friends and family are raising funds for this second treatment. Like I say, I'm part of NSM Foundation. I usually work with children, but I've spoke to the trustees and stuff, and there's no better cause. So I'm looking to put myself through my paces again. I've done a few extreme things in the past. But one of my friends brought up 5 marathons in 24 hours. Now, it's not just marathons where we're running, because my feet ain't the best. I don't think I'd be able to hold up for that. I'm going to do a 26 miles on the rowing machine, 26 miles on the ski erg, which is a ski machine, 26 miles on the assault bike, followed by 26 miles on the watt bike, and then finishing off with a 26-mile run, all within 24 hours, which at first didn't sound too bad.
Really? What?
Yeah, it didn't sound too bad, but I've only used the ski machine probably 3 times for 5Ks,
right, and
the assault bike probably once. And since it came to my head last week when I was speaking to my physio who's doing it, I said I'll do that with you.
Yeah.
And I've been on it 3 times. I've got blisters on my hands and I've only done 7.5k at a time, so right. It's going to open my eyes to a whole new
world of pain.
New world of pain, really. Yeah.
Well, you've put yourself through your paces before. You've done a lot of runs and sort of Ironmans for charity and for good causes, and Stu has as well, I believe. Stu's someone who's giving a lot to charity and giving a lot of his time to try and raise money for others as well.
Yeah, he's so my journey started in just before lockdown and COVID, and Stu said he wanted to do he was training for an Ironman, and I was massive. I was about 19 stone, couldn't run a bath, let alone a marathon. Do you know what I mean? And then me and Stuart sort of like became training partners with our other mate Steve. We've done Mallorca Ironman, but yeah, he's my training partner for a long time, and he's done a lot for a lot of people. And now I think it's time we need to give back, and just help a good local person out and make sure they have the best chance of fighting this horrible disease.
Because it will give them a chance. And it can give them a chance.
It can prolong the life. She's got 2 children, 14 and 10. They say it could buy her 5 years, which is to see her kids grow up. Obviously,
you speak to Stu and Hannah. How are they coping with it?
Hannah is an absolute soldier. Stuart, it's horrible to see a friend, but Stuart's finding it hard. It's understandably. I can't imagine. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine what they're going through. But all I can do is try and offer my ear there for Stuart, and I'll do as much as I can to raise as much money as I can, with the help of everybody else who's helping as well. There's a lot of people that love around Stretford. So, like I say, the Just Giving page only started a few days ago, and already it's got 25 grand in. So that shows, especially in this current climate where money's tight, it's hard.
Of course it is.
What I really want to do is try and pair up with some businesses. Obviously, NSM Foundation is a registered charity, so we can give charitable receipts. It can come off your top end of profits. If your company's doing well, you do have. We all have a bit of community love that we need to do, and it's a good thing to do.
What would you say to someone who wants to help out but thinks, I've only got a few quid, I've got barely anything to donate or to give?
If it's 50p, a pound, if everybody in Stretford donated 50p, guess what? We'd be there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you've got. It's just any little helps. Every little helps, and to even offer a pound at this time. Time's hard. The food banks are worse than ever. People, bills, heating. So that's why I do want to go for more business. I'd done a lot of fundraising last year, and I don't want to be like a stuck record asking everybody for money every 2 minutes. It's not nice, and it's not fair on the people really. I don't mind putting myself through the paces, but. Yeah.
Do you know what though? It's not. I mean, if people can donate anything, like you said, even 50p, great. Yeah. But people can help in other ways. Share the message. Share it on social media. Share this video. Share. There's always a way of helping, isn't there?
1,000,000%. It's. I say to most people now when I do it on me social media, I say, if obviously you sponsored me last time, I'm not asking for a sponsor. Please just share my page. Let's see if we can get it out. The more people who see it, the more people will come across who haven't donated for the NSM Foundation. Again, we're trying to get more businesses involved. If you are a small local business and you want to help within the community, again, this is it. It shows that you're partnering, helping local people.
Yeah, definitely. It's such a sad story. What you say, I say story. It's a tragic sort of time they're going through. But Stu's been there for people, like you said. People are being there for him and for Hannah as well. And obviously you're doing your bit. So just in terms of dates, when is it? When are you putting yourself through this endurance?
So I'm going to be doing it in February. I haven't set a date yet. I should be doing it at David Lloyd Trafford, where they're going to get me the equipment out. Hopefully I have my QR code for the Just Giving page and the foundation. And people can come in and observe me in a world of pain, getting it through. When you think I've a bit off a bit more than I can chew, that's all part and parcel of it. Last year I done the Manchester Marathon barefoot as Fred Flintstone.
That's not a sentence here every day. Gosh, I'm not going to lie to you. I did the Manchester Marathon. Okay, I've heard that before. Barefoot, what? As Fred Flintstone. Yeah, a bit different.
So that opened.
But again, for a great cause.
Again, great cause, yeah. and that opened channels to know that I can deal with quite a bit of pain.
Yeah.
So I'm game for anything. We can achieve anything as long as we put the work in and the effort.
This is it, and this is it's at testing times like this that people come together. People that, like you say, might be struggling themselves, but can just manage to find that little bit of time or whatever they can spare, whether that's money, whether that's time, whether that's just sharing stuff to really help out and make a difference to a lovely family who've been through so much and have helped others as well. And like I say, giving those kids a chance to grow up with a mum and the mum the chance to see them grow up, it's priceless, really, isn't it?
It is. And do you know what? The more people I've spoke to, I spoke to one of my good friends yesterday. He owns a juicing company. He's just said, look, whatever it is, we'll do it. Obviously, everything natural. A lot of people have come out saying, look, tell me what I need to do and I'll do it with you. There's loads of people volunteering saying, I'll come and train with you while you're doing it.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine the feeling that the family's going through.
No.
But yeah, it's getting so more common. Yeah, it's just heartbreaking. There's nothing you can do other than be there to support and do as much as you can.
Well done for doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, show my support and also come and watch you go through. Watch you go through a bit of pain as well is a bit added bonus for me. But listen, get involved if you can. Get sharing. We know, like Mike said, times are hard, but anything you can contribute is obviously going to make a big difference to people who've really been through it and deserve our help. Thanks for chatting to us.
Thank you. Cheers, man.